Hello students, welcome to Dynamics of Machinery. We are in module 5. In the previous class we have solved two problems from free vibration. Now also we are going to solve two problems from free vibration. Okay. Actually in the previous class we have solved a problem based on springs in series and springs in parallel. I hope you remember that concept. Okay. Now we are going to solve two more problems from based on springs. Okay. See here they are given the images. These are the two cases. In the first case, they have given one spring here and another one spring here. Okay. In the second case, they have given one spring here and another one spring here. Okay. Hmm. Now, if you read the question once, I will come back. Small technical error. Okay. Now we will proceed with the problem. Okay. So look at the load. How much load is acting on the springs? In the spring 1, W plus W, two loads are acting. Okay, that is 2W. In the spring 1, the load value is 2W. Okay. In the spring 2 also, one load, one in upward, another one here upward. So here also two loads, 2W acting. Okay. But in the case 2, look at the load value. This is the load value W. So in the spring 1, W load value. Okay. But in the spring 2, half the load is acting. Okay. W by 2. Okay. So this is two cases we are going to see. Case A and case B. In both the cases, two springs are there and one load. Load value is W mg. In both the cases, load value is W mg. Okay. But in case 1, they are given two springs. First spring uh, have to bear the load value of 2W. Second spring has to bear the load value of 2W. Yeah. Now we have to find out the frequency of the mass. Frequency of the mass F, of the mass M. Similarly, for case B also we have to find out the frequency of the mass M. Okay. Let's proceed to the next step. Let us take the case 1. So for each spring, mass value is 2W. So frequency, angular frequency they are giving. Okay. For angular frequency, formula is root of G by delta. Okay, natural frequency value, root of G by delta, where delta is the deflection. Delta means deflection. So for deflection, formula is deflection of spring 1, this mass is having how much deflection, the deflection value, how much deflection it will have. Okay, this deflection value we have to find out. So deflection value is equal to the deflection of spring 1 plus deflection of spring 2. Okay, deflection of spring 1 plus deflection of spring 2. Okay, va? So that is a formula. Since here 2 times the load of mass is acting, we have to multiply with 2. Here and here 2 times the load of mass is acting. Okay, load of the given mass is acting 2 times. 2 times the load is acting. So we have to multiply with 2. Okay, that's why they have given here 2. Remember this. How much load is acting on the spring? How much time it is bigger than or how much time it is smaller than the given mass? That value we have to take. 2 times. For first spring 2 times, second spring 2 times. So they have taken the 2 out. Okay. Now deflection formula is load by stiffness. Deflection formula is load by stiffness. Load on spring 1 is 2W. Stiffness value is S1. Load on spring 2 is 2W. Stiffness value is S2. Okay. Now 2W is common. So take the 2W out. Now within the bracket what will be there? If you take the 2W out means 4 into W 1 by S1 plus 1 by S2. Okay. W means mg. So 4 into mg. 4 into mg. Here 1 by S1 plus 1 by S2. Bring S2 here and bring S1 here. Now add it. Now denominator will be S1, S2. Okay, that's what they are given here. That's what they are given here. Okay, so now we got the value of deflection. Okay, deflection in 2 ways they will mention. They will use this symbol or they will use this symbol. Any one symbol you can use. Okay, 4 into mg into S1 plus S2 divided by 2. Okay, now put the deflection value here. Okay, so instead of deflection you can write like this: G divided by 4 mg S1 plus S2 divided by S1 S2 whole root. They are bringing this S1 S2 here. Okay, so the formula will become G S1 S2 divided by 4 mg S1 S2, S1 plus S2. G cancel. Now the final value is S1 S2 divided by 4 S1 plus S2 into m. Okay, this is the final value for natural frequency. So one case is over. We will take another one case. Another one case, for this load, for this spring, load value will be W. But for this spring, load value will be W by 2. Because both the side load value will be shared. Here offload, here offload. Okay, both the side half of load value will be shared. Okay, so the formula for deflection is W by S1. Okay, so here the whole load value is taken. So we can write like this: 1 into W by S1. Okay, because the whole load value is taken. But for spring 2, W by 2 of the load divided by S2. Since here only half of the load is acting, put 1 by 2 in front. That's what they have written here. Okay. Now W by S1, take the W out. Okay, W is common. W means M into G. Okay, inside what will be there? 1 by S1 plus 1 by this 2 will come here. So 2 into 2, 4. 4 S2. Okay, now bring the 4 S2 here and S1 here. Cross multiply. 4 S2 plus S1 divided by 4 S1 S2. Okay, now substitute the deflection value. Substitute the deflection value here. Okay, if you substitute means what you will get? 4 S1 S2 divided by S1 plus 4 S2 into m. That's all. Problem is over. Here they didn't give any value, so we are just bringing out the formula. Suppose if they give any force value means, load value means, you have to substitute the load value inside. Very simple. Okay, very simple problem. Easily you can solve this problem. So write down the sentences, write down the problem and draw the diagram, solve it. Very easy. Okay. If you didn't understand means watch the video once again.